Self-awareness is essential to your success. If you don't understand what motivates your actions and behaviors, it's difficult to cultivate positive growth. On your journey toward discovering what drives you, it's important to identify what may be holding you back from success, as well as the traits, motivators, and behaviors that propel you forward. The first step to personal development is understanding why we do what we do. Each person is different, but we are predictably different. The DISC assessment examines how an individual ranks in 4 areas of behavior. So what does D, I, S, and C mean? D is for dominance. So people who lead with their D tend to be drivers. They're competitive. They have a high sense of urgency. They move fast. When you communicate with a D, be direct and to the point. Their biggest fear is being taken advantage of. For example, on a listing appointment with a high D, they just want to know, what can you sell my house for? How long will it take? And what will you charge me? People with a high I score, these are your extroverts, your social butterflies. These are people who are optimistic and outgoing, and they tend to be the center of attention. When communicating with a high I, allow them to lead the conversation. They want to be heard. Their biggest fear is rejection. For example, on a listing appointment with a high I, makes a decision based on the personal connection. So ask a lot of questions about them. If they like you, they will hire you. People with a high S score are caretakers. These are your assistants and transaction coordinators. These are people who are good listeners, they're nurturers, they value stability. They're probably good at following procedures and systems because they appreciate consistency. When communicating with a high S, be patient and kind. Their biggest fear is losing their safety and security. When on a listing appointment with a high S, break out your pre-listing checklist, in escrow checklist, show them on a calendar the timeline of events. They want structure. Finally, people who lead with their C are detail-oriented, accurate. They care about precision. They think about engineers and accountants. These are the clients that want to see the data. They don't care what you know. They care about where you got the data from. Show me. When communicating with a high C, ideas and statements and accurate data, be prepared for questions. Their biggest fear is being criticized for their work. They spend a lot of time and energy on being accurate. On a listing appointment, a high C, you better have an accurate CMA and be prepared to go over every single comparable and how it affects the value of their home. Now that you have an idea of the different behavioral traits, I'm a high D and a high I. I move fast, I'm social, I'm extremely impatient, I'm a big thinker, and I'm a risk taker. And my biggest fear is being taken advantage of. And I hate rejection. Interestingly, my own real estate business since 2003, I've never door knocked a door in my life, and I've never made a cold call. My business has always come from open houses because they come to me, and succeeding through my relationships, my sphere of influence, and referrals. As the CEO of Keller Williams La Mirada, I attract the same type of agents by succeeding through others, which are referrals again. And coming from contribution, I assume everyone is a client, and if I create enough value in time, they may see that and want to be a part of our culture. So to find your true self, you can take a free behavioral assessment by Googling Tony Robbins DISC. The assessment will take no more than 15 minutes. Your first answer is generally your best answer. Don't overthink it and be 100% honest with yourself. For those of you who are serious about your real estate career, to the first 5 people who contact me, I will send you our paid version of the DISC assessment, free of cost to you, of course. And I will personally validate your results. In addition, we will create a business plan around your strengths and build a fortress around your weaknesses. What are you waiting for? Thank you for tuning into my vlog. If there's a topic that you would like me to cover, please let me know. If you'd like to attend any of our Zoom trainings, weekly masterminds, or if you're ready to join our world-class culture or hire me as your coach, please visit coachkato.com. Again, my name is Scott Kato, and I'll see you on the next vlog.